Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, April 20th, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Uh, you can see here what happened with the Dow. It opened down, 400 or 500 points this morning. Tried to rally, um, and then sold off even more toward the end and ended up closing down 592 points. Now, with this kind of erratic downside action, I would have expected to have a really lousy trading day. We did not. We actually had a good trading day. I'm not sure just how it happened, honestly, but we had a bunch of positions coming in. We were like basically neutral with those on Friday, and we closed those out with negative $4,300, which I was pretty pleased with because at one point it was down 20,000 or something. But we closed those out with negative $4,300. But in spite of this strong downside action, we got into 18 positions. 11 were positive, 7 were negative, and we're holding positive over $28,000 going into tomorrow. So that's really good, and stuff looks strong. I will show you 3 of those positions, and the first one is what you would expect, TVIX, which is basically a short on the overall market. We have this along with UVXY, and this TVIX, we bought this right at the beginning. This gap's up as it got Dow gaps down. We got into UVXY the same way, same pattern. Uh, Sold off a little bit there, but then big rallied all day long, closing right on its high. And we have $5,600 positive in TVIX, and we have another 5,000 something in UVXY. So between these short positions on the overall stock market, we're up about $11,000, and of course that definitely boosts that 28,000. But we got a lot of good positions and just more conventional long stock positions. I'll show you one of these. I'll show you a couple of them actually. But this first one is VSTM, which is Veristem Incorporated, and we also bought this as soon as we could this morning, and it just kept going, stayed up very stable there, and we have $5,900 open trade in Veristem. That looks real good. And then finally, the biggest trade of the day is in CLVS, that's Clovis Oncology, and we had actually bought this in the middle of the day last Friday. It did close profitably. We held it over the weekend, and then it really took off today very nicely. This was up over 11,000 dollars most of the day. It did pull back some there at the end, not much though. That's not indicating a weak market at all. And we are holding $9,700 in Clovis Oncology. So a really good day for us, equity wise, on a day that the Dow gave up nearly 600 points. That's the way it went. Trader Bob signing off. See you tomorrow on Tuesday.